know what is what.
Yeah, they're dead. They're all messed up.
This is Cult of the Living Dead.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Cult of the Living Dead. Today we are covering the 1988 cult classic Killer Klowns from Outer Space. As always, I am your host, The Dale, followed by my two co-hosts, Mr. Saya
Yellow.
and Twan.
Yo.
Just a reminder for everybody, we are a cult movie podcast. We cover cult classics, B movies, and horror. And none of us are academically trained in film critique, but we all love movies. So these opinions are subjective, and thank you for joining us and enjoy the ride. So the Q&A, if you sound a little weird, this week, a couple of the boys are getting over a bit of the vid, so apologies.
The vid strikes again.
Pod never stops.
Juan's got his sexy, like, 2
Got
a.m.
your fucking Luther
Radio.
Vandross voice going on.
I know.
All right. So, Killer Klowns from Outer Space. What is your guys' history with this movie? I have seen this movie before. This is my either third or fourth viewing. What about you guys? Have you guys seen it before?
Yeah, I've seen it a couple times before. Always a fun ride. I really enjoy this. I think the first time I saw it, I was at like a Halloween house party. And someone threw it on and I had no idea what the hell was happening. And so the second time I saw it, it was so enjoyable. So watching it again was always a nice ride.
Yeah, I've seen this movie a handful of times. I like it. It's fucking corny and cheesy and just like a campy 80s fucking horror movie, but I don't know, it hits on so many levels. It's just one of those classic movies that it may not have like a star-studded cast or like amazing writing, but it just always hits.
Yeah, agreed. The first time I saw this movie, I think I was probably about 10. My cousin had it on VHS. He's like, I gotta watch this movie. And I'm like, oh, I don't like clowns, man. He's like, nah, don't worry. It's not scary. It's funny. I was like, okay, fuck it. I'll watch it. And I was like, oh, this movie's great. This movie's freaking great. It's everything Twan said. It's goofy, campy, doesn't take itself too seriously. It's just a good ride.
Yeah.
Scared of clowns?
I don't like clowns. I think they're creepy as fuck.
Yeah, clowns suck.
I don't understand how they're meant to entertain children.
Did that fear stem from like it when you were a child, or like how did that come up?
Maybe. I saw it when I was really young too. That's a good question. I don't know, but I don't like them. I think it was those like glass like doll clowns, like kind of like the one from Poltergeist.
Yeah.
I always thought those looked like really fucking creepy. All right, let's run through the cast and crew. So it was directed by Steven Chioda. He also directed Calla and Free Inside. The writers were Charles, Stephen, and Edward Chioda, or the Chioda brothers. They also wrote Critters 3, Alien, Xmas, and they're really well known for their special effects. And the music was by John Massari. His IMDb lists like 130 something things. He did various things. He's really big music guy. He's prominent in the industry. The cast stars Grant Kramer playing the main character Mike Tobacco. He was in a few episodes of The Young and the Restless. I know, what a name, right? We have
Sounds like a porn name.
I mean, so does Debbie. So does Debbie Stone.
Yeah.
Played by Suzanne Snyder. She was in Weird Science, Fools Rush In. We have John Vernon, who plays Curtis Mooney. He was in The Incredible Hulk. He voiced Ross. and he was in Animal House. We got the Terenzi brothers, Rich Terenzi and Paul Terenzi. Rich Terenzi is played by Michael Siegel, and I forgot to write down who played Paul Terenzi. That's on me. My bad. I know they're both stand-up comedians.
Peter Licassi.
Peter Licassi, Twan with the save. And then we have John Ellen Nelson, who plays Dave Hansen. He was in 24, Crisis, and Baywatch.
I know that guy.
Yeah, I recognized him. When I saw him, I was like, I've seen this guy and stuff. I don't know where I've seen him, but I've definitely seen him and stuff. Him and John Vernon, the guy who plays the
Mooney.
cop. Yeah, both the
Yeah.
cops. So I was like, I've seen these people and stuff before. So I totally forgot, did not remember at all that this movie had its own like custom theme song.
Oh,
When
dude,
the
that
movie
song
starts.
slaps.
The
Yeah.
Killer Klowns from Outer Space song is fucking awesome. It's by this like punk group called the Dickies. And I guess like
Ooh.
they'd never seen the movie before they wrote the music. But I like the song because it starts off with like the and then you have like the laughing like clowns, and then it like goes into this like hard punk fucking jam with these like goofy ass fucking lyrics. I thought it was
Yeah.
like a perfect start to the movie because it just sets the tone for the silliness of the movie, like right off the jump.
It really does. It's like the whole movie is pretty. I mean, for the content, it's kind of like lighthearted. Like, I mean, granted, there's aliens kind of wrecking a whole town, but it is definitely like a lighthearted romp around fucking whatever small town they're in, and then all the other music that happens, like it's like circus music, but it's kind of creepy at some certain points too. Like I think it sets a really good vibe for everything that happens.
It does. This movie does a lot of things well, I think. Like when it comes to, I guess, the set designs and the guns and how everything fits a certain theme. They really stuck true to them being like just clowns.
Yeah, definitely the creativity, even like the clown aesthetic was chef's kiss in this movie. It's definitely what carries the movie for sure. Like the comedic notes that they hit and like just the clowniness of it all was great. And then I like how this movie's not afraid to just be like a dumb 80s movie because
Yeah.
after we jump from like the rock opera, them and being in space, and you see the title card, it jumps to our first character we're introduced to is Mooney, and like right off the bat, you just know like he's like this grumpy asshole cop because he's just like looking at everybody who's like a teenager with like absolute like disgust. And I don't know if you guys noticed that the guy also the first kid that he sees crossing the street is drinking a beer that just says beer on it.
Classic.
It kind of reminded me of Repo Man. So did like the beginning song because Repo Man started with the song that was just called Repo Man.
Yeah, there's a couple similarities between the two. Those two, and then the fact that like I don't know, the punks, the introduction of punks
Oh yeah,
to the
that's right.
cops. Yeah, like I get, I wasn't alive during this time, but I imagine that punks had a pretty big influence on society in a certain point.
It's very iconic look.
Yeah.
There's only one person I hated in this whole movie, and it's fucking Mooney.
Yeah, Mooney's a piece of shit, dude.
Mooney's a fucking
Yeah.
dick.
He's such a fucking dickhead cop.
He's a bastard.
Trying to kick Mooney off the force. He's just slamming fucking Jack Daniels.
For real.
Dude, just letting the fucking phones ring.
Thinking the whole town is in on this like grand conspiracy because he's so fucking important.
Right.
He's
Fucking
such
Mooney.
a fucking dickhead. Then we shift from Mooney and getting like a look at like this quiet, like suburbanist town. It kind of reminds me of the town from Halloween a little bit. And then we jump to like a bunch of, I guess they're supposed to be college students, right?
I don't know what they are.
Townsfolk
Let's say that they're college students.
or like seniors in high school.
I think they're college because when Mooney arrests those two punks, they go to the local college. And he's complaining about how the college kids like don't belong there. And they're like, hey man, we're part of this town too. And then the chick was dating the cop, and the cop was very much just you see he was
An
just
adult.
out of the academy. So he must have been like in his late teens, early 20s.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, I'm down.
But all these like young adults, we'll call them, or like at like this makeout point, like the
Top of the world.
classic,
Top of the
top
world.
of the world, 80s, early 90s, like makeout point up on the vista overlooking the city. Everyone's making out and drinking in their cars. You get introduced to Debbie and Mike, and they're like drinking champagne on the top of a raft in the back of like Mike's truck.
What
or Jeep.
a move, dude. He has
I
so
know. I
much
saw
space back
that. I
there.
was like, "What the fuck are they laying in a raft? Like, fuck!" Instead of having, I mean, it's comfy. It's like air. It's air blown up. I guess
They have air mattresses back then.
They
that's a
have
good
rafts.
question.
Yeah.
That's a good
Rafts and water
question.
beds. Does that mean he blew it up like on his own beforehand?
Battery came with it blown up.
Mm.
He's always ready to hit the lake.
He
Or
came with it blown
top of
up
the
to
world.
get blown up.
Yup.
Ooh, they were also drinking wine. He was ready.
Yeah, they're getting
Box
after
wine?
it, dude.
Yeah.
No, it was bottled. He was
No,
pouring
it
it
was
out the
bottled.
bottle.
I know.
He's a fancy boy. He was ready to go.
This was
Busted
back in
out
the
all
day.
the stops.
Yeah.
So they're at the fucking makeout point, and then they see like what looks like a shooting star, like a comet, like fly over. Does it fly over the top of the world? And they see it. They're all tripped out, and this like farmer dude sees it with like his dog. I didn't notice this, but did you guys notice that when the farmer guy's getting his tools, you can very clearly see the like set guy handing him the tools?
No,
I didn't
missed
catch
that.
that.
I missed that, but I guess like that's a thing. And I was like, oh, what? No way. I'm fucking mad that I missed it. I wanted to rewatch the scene, but I didn't have time.
Damn, I'm gonna have to rewatch it now. This guy was my like third favorite character, or maybe like second favorite character in this.
This the stereotypical like farmer guy.
Yeah, the shit he says, he was like hornswoggled. And then he's like, it's Haley's Comet in my backyard. There's gonna be people here. They're gonna have hot dogs.
That's
Brother.
that dude was
This is-
excited.
Yeah, this is my guy. He is him.
And the fact that he was just reading a random book about like Haley's Comet, like right when this
Yeah,
happened.
dude. Right
Yeah.
on that page
What
as
a
the
time.
comet flew by.
And they did look exactly the same. But I felt bad because he gets there and he's checking it out and he's like, what? The darn circus came to town. And he's just like looking at it like, well, like I never seen no circus tent like this before because like the ropes are like, I don't know, like metal tubing that look like
Yeah.
they're like electricity shit going down it. And then the fucking clowns open up a little circle in the tent and they steal his fucking dog Pooh Bear. Fucking hate to see it. And then he goes all rageful. He's like, I'll destroy this. I'll rip this down with my own bare hands.
But they're lucky he wasn't fucking John Wick.
I
He tried. He just
He
started
did,
like
he did
bombing on the tent.
Nah, well, he punched it once and it like broke his hand.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I will say, and I'll probably keep saying it, a lot of people yell in this movie, like they're acting with their whole heart and soul. And I love that even though it's like this kind of movie, it's just everybody was down to go all in on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They
I
brought
feel
it.
that.
Yeah, they brought it full. Like when he was like, I'll tear this thing down. I felt it. I felt the emotion. He lost his dog. There was a purpose.
It has a pretty
This-
fucked up start to the movie. I mean, anytime an animal is lost, it really sets the tone.
And you could even see too, like little hints that they show throughout the movie, like when Mike and Debbie go check it out and they see the farmer's thing, you see like a little cotton candy to signify that it's the dog that got cotton candy too.
Yeah.
Mm,
And then when the whole town gets taken out, you'll see a bunch of little ones because they took kids and shit too.
yeah, it's pretty. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but the fact that they were able to use cotton candy as like almost like a web, it's Haven't seen anything like that before.
Yeah, it was
Never
cool.
gonna see anything like that again.
It was a cool because they are kind of spider-like because they like suck out the insides.
Once in a
Spoiler
lifetime
alert.
experience.
Yeah, it was crazy. And then it switches to Mooney because the dog and the farmer they get wrecked like immediately. And then we just see Mooney. I like how they just continuously emphasize that he's a piece of shit. So he gets these punk kids and he's like, dude, they're just like drinking a bottle of wine. Like, what's the big deal? And he's
Mhm.
like, you goddamn punks. He's like, we're not welcome in this town. It's like, dude, they go to the local college. They're obviously like not a bunch of assholes. They're just some like artsy kids. And he just starts like beating on them.
For
It's
real.
like, I was like, dude, what the fuck? That's that police brutality, just beating on these kids for no reason. I'm fucking Dave tries to step up to him, so we kind of see that like Dave's like a good dude. He's like the good cop. That's where we
Yeah.
find out he comes out of the academy because Mooney's like, oh, you think you're some hotshot cop fucking with your academy fucking bullshit? Is because it seems like he like doing it the old fashioned way. He's like a make America great kind of vibe to him.
Oh, for sure. Back to blue.
He was a starch segregationist.
He was grandfathered into the police or to the station. He didn't even go to an academy.
I
He
mean,
just got
that's what
hired
he
off
makes
the
it out to
street.
seem that he didn't go to the academy, so he probably was just some like jock guy who just
There's a point. Well, towards the middle of the movie when he's putting the clown in the jail cell, and like he just for no reason swings a fucking flashlight in the back of his head.
Yeah.
He just
It's like,
immediately
this
cheap shots him.
fucking dude. Yeah, Mooney
shots
sucks.
him.
Yeah, Mooney's the worst character.
He has one of the coolest scenes in the movie, though.
He does.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There was
Then
some
after-
foreshadowing too. We'll tell it later.
Where?
Later on when they come in and they tell the story and he's like, I'm not gonna be a puppet. I'm not gonna fall for all the things that are going on.
That's right. I didn't pick up on that one.
Always pick up.
It's a deep cut.
Deep cut. Fucking the Chiodas, they're in their bag this one.
Oh, I'm surprised we never got a sequel.
It's been in development hell since like right when the movie came out. Like there's a planned sequel and it's just been in development hell.
Yeah, I did read that. I guess last news of it was that Netflix was going to try to do something with it.
That'd have been cool.
That'd be cool. I'd be down.
That's a perfect like bad but good Netflix movie. Netflix is a lot of those.
Yeah.
So Mike and fucking Debbie, they arrived to go to the comic because Debbie's like insistent. She wants to fucking see it. And Mike's like, I don't know, dude. Like, really? Because he's trying to get laid. He doesn't really want to do it. But Debbie's like, no, let's fucking go. And he's like, all right, fine. And then they get there and then the role flips. And Debbie's like, oh no, this shit's weird. Why the fuck is there like, why is there like a circus tent in the middle of the forest? And then Mike's all like, no, this is cool. Let's check it out. This is weird. And she's like, nah, I don't know, dude. And he's like, all right, well, fuck it. You stay here. I'm going to check it out. And she decides she'd rather be with him. And they go inside and he's like, immediately, she's like, this is weird. No fucking circus looks like this. Because you go inside, it doesn't look like a fucking circus at all. The set looks cool. It's like this colorful like hallway that leads to these 3 doors that they just randomly know the sequence to get into.
He's all bomb. How did he know that? How did he know how to hack the system?
Right. Oh, it looked like what I would imagine a clown spaceship to look like.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
exactly.
It looked like they took the set from Alien and just added like these crazy colors and like polka dots and stripes and shit.
Yeah.
That's exactly
And
what it looked like.
like all their tech is like it's just like
So
a
ridiculous.
like a circus, like circus
Yeah.
tech. Like there's like a popcorn machine. I don't know what the fuck it's doing, but it's doing something. And he has like colorful like handles that he just like pulling and turning. And it just looks so funny because it's like they're fucking clowns, but they're also like astronauts.
Like alien clowns.
Yeah,
And all the
Yeah.
buttons make funny noises like boing,
They-
boing.
they do.
Dude, I love it. I love the way they just double down on it. Like when I saw like speaking of the silly weapons, like when they when they infiltrate and they try to escape when they get in the cotton candy room and they see like, oh shit, these are like people and these like, it looks like a cone of cotton candy that it looks like
It's
like
like
a
a
folded umbrella, but it's cotton candy because they're like hung up on racks. It's like that
Like
same
cocoon.
like a
shape,
light bulb.
Yeah.
a light bulb. Yeah. See, like say I would say the popcorn machine just popping. I'm like, oh, that's an interesting detail, but it's not a detail. It's useful. It's like I wonder if that's where those like their popcorn guys are just festering because when
Mhm.
they're trying to escape, they get blasted by the popcorn machine, popcorn gun. It looks like almost like a squirt gun, kind of like a big ass super soaker, but it's all
Yeah.
colorful with a see-through glass, where you just see popcorn like just marinating, and they get blasted with all this popcorn. Apparently, that was the most expensive prop in the movie. It cost $7,000.
Damn.
It was
Holy
completely
shit.
made from scratch. It was like a air compressor gun and a bunch of other shit.
Wow.
That's cool.
I
Yeah, it
want
was
it.
cool.
And they really spared no expense when it came to the designs of
Special-
everything.
I
They're
mean, the
the
guys are
Jurassic
special
Park
effects
of the horror
experts,
movie
right?
world. Yeah.
And I like how they get shot with the popcorn, and then like you're like, "Whoa, what the fuck did that do?" Because it doesn't hurt them. They manage to like get away after they have like a confrontation with one of the clowns and like run him over, and he just gets up all like fucking Undertaker status, like it doesn't affect them at all.
Yeah.
You know, these clowns are built different.
Wait, you forgot about the balloon animal?
Yeah.
When
Oh, that's right.
they make it outside, and then two clowns come outside and they're like, where did they go? And then one pulls out like a balloon and he starts like twisting it and he makes like the most like rickety ass looking balloon dog and it starts barking.
This is a bloodhound.
And then
Dude's a
it just
tracker.
starts chasing them like it can smell them. It's ridiculous, but I
Even though
love
they ran in a straight line, they needed a dog to guide them.
it. They're clowns, dude. Their vision isn't that good.
we also kind of glanced over the introduction of a couple characters. When they're at the top of the world, we get introduced to Rich and Paul in their
Oh,
ice
that's
cream
right.
truck.
That's right.
And they're trying to bag some ice cream baddies.
That's right. They're
They're
trying to use
trying to
ice cream to get laid.
lure a certain type of girl with ice cream, you know?
I like their girls. BBW, so thick, makes everybody in the room so uncomfortable. Oh man,
Those are
That's
my
right.
other favorite characters.
they're a bunch of fucking morons though.
I count them as a single character because they're like together at
They're
all
the
times.
same guy. They're giving
Yeah.
off. They're like they kind of remind me of the Three Stooges a little bit. That's their vibe.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like if one of them was not there and there was just two.
Well, I consider the ice cream truck the third stooge.
These dudes
Honestly,
are terrible businessmen, though.
They're just giving away free ice cream.
Well, trying to sell ice cream at fucking nighttime during the nighttime, bro. Come on.
Well, maybe they needed it to be hot.
Ooh, they were hot, so to cool themselves down, get a little popsicle.
Yep,
Mm,
there it is. They are eating their own ice cream throughout the whole movie too.
Yeah, they're just getting high on
Yeah.
their own supply.
Yeah,
exactly. And they're renting the truck too, and they fuck up the truck. So like
They're
everything's a
fucking-
loss.
they're fucking
They're
dumb.
in debt for the rest of their lives. The shitty business model.
imagine being in debt for your whole life because of an ice cream truck.
Well,
Imagine thinking an
and-
ice cream truck would get you laid. Like what? Maybe if you're going after like single moms.
or if they're fucking pedophiles.
Oh no.
Dark turn,
Oh,
dark turn.
God darn, oh
God
shit, the
damn it.
COVID brain. Oh shit. Apparently too for the little blow up dog, it was like a real blow up dog, and the way they made it work is that they put latex around the leg so it wouldn't pop on all the like thistles in the forest.
Nice.
Mm,
I was like,
That's
that's cool.
hilarious.
So they
Thistles.
used an actual dog. And I guess the guy that they see, I forgot his name. When Debbie and Mike, when they're in the cotton candy room,
mhm.
that's the guy who got later on in the film. Remember the guy that gets run off the road by the clown and like the invisible car?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh,
that's
yeah.
that guy.
Oh,
So I guess when they're showing like all the clown like murder shenanigans,
Mhm.
that one happened before they even got there. So he was like
interesting.
the second to die behind the farmer.
Yeah.
That's cool. They
They
just
just
wanted us
landed
to
and
see the
immediately
chaos.
wrecked that dude.
Yeah.
To be fair, he was being nosy.
True. Thought he was gonna fucking get hot dogs, dude.
I mean, hot dogs are a bomb.
All right, so they go to the cops, and fucking Debbie and Mike are explaining it to Dave the cop and Mooney. And this or Dave is like, all right, fuck it, I'll go check it out. Fine, I'll go like, because like you gotta believe us. We've seen some murders. Like there's these fucking crazy clowns. Like I don't know what the fuck's going on. And Dave's like, all right, fine, I'll go. And this is where Mooney was, as he said, was like, oh, I'm not gonna be fucking no puppet or whatever. And Mooney's like, fuck that, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go check it out. And I like how the movie just like pops off immediately. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
from this point on, the clowns are just like in the town, like they just begin murdering people. Like we see that one clown where he goes in front of like that Halloween store and he just like pretends to be a prop.
Yeah,
Dude,
the
wait,
pharmacy.
Yeah.
that clown?
Oh, it was the pharmacy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that clown is in that store for almost the whole movie. Like he's just like vibing in there, just fucking shit up.
That's
Yeah.
right. He's just wrecking everything
Yeah.
for no reason.
For no reason other
No,
than
he's just
cause ruckus.
he's testing things.
Yeah.
He's doing research.
I like
Mhm.
the classic scene of the clown delivering a pizza and then inside the pizza box it's another clown.
That was funny.
Yeah, that's such a good classic scene. Also, it's when you figure out that Dave is Debbie's ex-boyfriend. Well, Mike is sitting in the back. It's just immediate love triangle
Yeah, Mike's
inside the
like
car.
ex-boyfriend. Like
Yeah.
fuck. He's
And
so
that's
Mike's
like-
so cool about it though.
Yeah, that's like a thing for the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, it becomes very clear at the end of the movie who got Debbie.
I think they become a throuple.
You think so?
Yeah,
Because when they go and rescue her, she's hanging all over Dave for the rest of
Yeah.
the movie.
And at the very end, he's like kissing her head or smelling her hair or doing some weird shit.
he is. He's doing some. He's like all over her at the end. Mike's
Fucking
just,
Officer Dave.
Mike's also hanging on to her too on the other side.
That's
Yeah.
right. Little devil's threesome action.
Why you gotta bring the devil into this? What the fuck?
Don't use his name in vain.
Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh, one thing I like, another thing I noticed, fucking Mooney for no reason just calls like Debbie a fucking tramp. He's like, just go with this tramp then, Dave. It's like, why? Why was that necessary? You never even
He's
met this
just
chick.
fucking angry. He's just hostile. He just fucking is on site with everyone.
The fucking
Mooney
divorced, alcoholic, closeted homosexual who's just can't come to terms with his true self.
Mm,
That's my headcanon.
Oh yeah,
it's believable.
it is.
Believable.
I mean, it was proven at the RNC. A lot of those dudes are gay.
Well, I missed it. What happened at the RNC?
Fucking Grinder crashed
Like the RNC.
at the RNC,
Oh
the gay dating app.
damn! It crashed.
Yeah,
everyone was
because it
there
was
at the
like
RNC?
a influx of users all in one location.
Hell yeah,
Good for them.
it's cool.
Yeah,
Everyone needs a little release sometimes.
When they say
For
they're
sure.
corn-fed right boys, they're talking about sucking dick.
mm.
Mm. Oh shit. All right, so the little clown murder spree is hilarious. Pharmacy fucks up. I like how the one clown does like the puppet show. And
Yeah,
then he vaporizes the other clown. And then when he stands up, he's like 10 feet tall. He's like just some giant clown that comes out of this very tiny puppet show box. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but for the rest of the movie, his puppet is holding the laser gun.
That's funny.
no,
It's a nice little detail. So it's a puppet like hugging the like not the barrel, the handle of it, and he's just blasting everybody.
Nice.
Is this the first time where we see the cotton candy gun? Like it actually turns someone
Yeah.
into cotton candy.
Yeah, because
Mhm.
before that, I think we just see the former dude just like spazzing out when he gets shot, and that's it.
Yeah, that's right. That was cool. That was a cool like sequence.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys how you guys felt about this scene or this guy, this like random guy that was it seemed to me like he was flirting with this puppet show. Like he was giving this puppet show like
Was he
sex
with the
eyes.
eyes?
He was like,
He's
Like
I
in the
don't know who's
beginning
into this.
when he's like
like
shaking
when
his head, he's
he
like,
just like walks up and like leans against the fucking post and is like,
What those hands do
it's
though.
like I want to fuck this puppet.
Also, when the biker gang goes up against that one clown and they like fuck up that clown's bike,
His little bike. He's like, "Can I ride it?" And he's like, "No." So can I honk the horn? He's like, "Yes." He just breaks it and then honks the horn.
you know, and then the
That scene
clown
was
like
hilarious.
disappears and reemerges with boxing gloves and just punches his head off.
But I love how he's like, he does the like, put him up, like put your dukes up hands. He just fucking uppercuts him.
You know,
Well, that shit was hilarious. I wonder if those bikers got away because they all bolted. So I wonder if they managed to escape the town
maybe some of them.
because there's a lot of them. That was a big ass biker gang.
Yeah, there was also a lot of clowns.
I don't
There
know.
was a lot of clowns.
I don't know if you guys got this, but I felt like that little clown was like one of the higher ranking clowns because whenever he showed up, they all kind of follow his lead.
I think he's just the fastest
Mm,
because he's small and nimble.
he's a short boy. I like how different they all look.
Yeah.
Yeah. All of various sizes.
Well, then right before this, Dave and Mike end up where the clown tent used to be, and we find out that it's gone. And Dave's like, "You were lying." It's like, okay, even if he like wasn't telling the truth, you're a cop. You're from the area. Do you remember there being just this massive fucking crater in the middle of the forest?
Dude.
Like it
Yeah.
was a massive crater. It was huge. It's like Dick, that just doesn't spontaneously happen. That would be like that would like, oh, I probably should call somebody about this. I don't think it's supposed to be like a big ass hole out here. Like it was huge.
Yeah. It was definitely out of place. Definitely new too. I
Yeah,
thought the
it
same
looked
thing.
fresh. And it was like perfectly like circular.
There's for sure some choices that were made in this movie by people that didn't make sense, but yeah, I just write this off as just one of those moments.
This
Oh, one
is a movie that I can look past a lot of things for.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, for sure.
Same.
For sure. I mean, a lot of the decision making just reminds me of like small town, like horror movie decision making.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I like how the one clown, we don't actually see the death here, but when they're at that like birthday party, and he's gonna like he's calling like the little girl out, and he has like a
Mhm.
fucking mallet behind his head. I'm like, dude, are they about to show this fucking little kid just get her fucking head split open with a mallet?
For
I was
real.
like, is this movie PG-13? But to get stopped at the last moment.
Is it PG-13?
Yeah,
It
it's a
is.
PG-13 movie.
They showed a decapitation in a PG-13 movie?
It's the
Well, there
80s,
wasn't any
man.
blood.
Oh, is that the indication? Or the,
Yeah,
is that
there's no blood.
Oh,
Dave finally believes him because they go to what is it, Top of the World, and you see that
Yeah.
like everything there is like all like disheveled and kind of fucked up. You see the like they get to the Jeep. And you see the Jeep's like antenna has like cotton candy hanging on it. When he opens the Jeep and the whole Jeep is just filled with cotton candy, and there's just like a pair of glasses in there. I guess all the movies all the cars in this movie were rentals.
Huh.
So it cost them like $3,000 to fix that Jeep because I guess the solvent they used to make the cotton candy like fucked up the interior.
damn.
Sucks.
It's fucking insane. I was like, damn. I'm like, that's cool though that they made like this custom cotton candy thing.
Why didn't they just use regular cotton candy?
Regular
It
cotton candy
doesn't-
like melts really fast.
And I don't think it has
Oh,
that
true.
same like viscosity to it.
Yeah. 'Cause I think Twan's right. I think it's supposed to be like spider webby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they're like spider pretty much.
Yeah, they do got some spider-like characteristics.
They wrap their prey in these webs, and then they suck their blood.
All their gooiness. And then it flips to Mooney just fucking drinking on the job, being like, ain't nobody gonna fucking trick me. The whole town's in on it. You just see like every phone in the police stations is lighting up, and he's like reading a magazine, just drinking Jack Daniels, being
He's
a real
laughing at a gun magazine. He's like enjoying himself while reading a gun magazine. Like, yeah, his new pistol.
We get the indication that there's something up with the popcorn because we see the clown just dumps a bunch of like popcorn into the garbage can at that burger joint.
And then
Oh,
and
yeah.
then when it cuts back to what's her face? Debbie showering on the floor, you see the popcorn just kind of like wiggling around.
Oh, that's right. In the hamper, right?
In the hamper and on the floor. They're just like everywhere.
And it starts making little like noises. And you're like, what the fuck is up with that popcorn?
Mhm.
And then the burger guy who throws away the trash can, like, hears like these creepy noises and rumbling in the trash can. He's like, I'm gonna go check that out. And he looks in and he just gets fucking devoured.
This whole town is like clown themed because the burger spot was called Big Top Burger, and the guy was his apron was like polka dots, and he had a clown hat on.
That's right. That's right. They did double down on the clown theme, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Like, not only is it a clown movie, it's a clown town.
Clown Town. Sundown Clown Town.
And then we get to one of my favorite deaths in the whole movie, the shadow puppets.
This one was crazy.
The shadow
was a
puppets
crazy
are
death.
fucking dope.
Yeah.
So there's like a bunch of people waiting at a bus stop. It's like an old lady, an old man, and like a couple and like a random dude, I think. And the clown comes up and he does some sick ass shadow puppet. He starts off with like a bunny and like, oh, that looks dope. Then it turns into like this realistic ass looking elephant that like blows its horn and fucking or its nose. You're like, oh shit. Then it turns into George Washington going down the Hudson. And then a sexy lady that's like
America.
reminiscent of
Jessica
Rabbit.
Yeah.
Even though this came out before Who Framed Roger Rabbit, I think.
I mean, was it hourglass shape?
Yeah, hourglass shape.
figure.
And then it turns into a T-Rex and it eats everybody. Did
Yeah,
he have something in his hand that was allowing him to do this? Because when he eats them, he smashes something in his hand and then he throws it in his bag.
Those are the people. He grabs the people with his shadow puppet and it puts it in his hand, and then he puts them in his bag.
That was
of
crazy.
popcorn. Yeah.
The powers that these clowns have is like fucking insane.
Yeah.
Fucking badass. Isn't
Yeah,
it
they
cool
have,
ass
like,
clowns?
Laser popcorn guns, a popcorn gun, the laser fucking
Cotton candy gun.
gun, and then these dudes just have shadow powers. Just from the
Shadow
fucking
powers.
shadow realm.
They can fly.
Oh yeah, they can
have
fly.
Bloodhound, dog, balloon animals.
Because when all this is going down, like Dave and Mike are just staring at it, being like, what the fuck is this? And then Mike kind of freaks out and tries to run down the clown, and then he just takes off Superman style, and he's just, latest.
Straight up, right, just up into the sky. Sundown Clown Town.
Sundown Clown Town. Hell yeah. And then we get reintroduced to Terenzis, and this is where Dave and Mike splits up. Because Mike goes to help the Terenzi brothers because they crash. And Dave goes to go check on. He goes to call the state troopers because Mooney's not picking up. Because he radioed Mooney, being like, "Hey, dude, this is a real threat." And Mooney's like, "Fuck you." Well, here comes the in my opinion, the scariest / coolest part in the movie: the interaction between Mooney and the clown. So Mooney's sitting there on the desk reading his magazine. The clown rolls through, and Mooney goes up to him like he's all fucking puffy chested, like talking shit. And the clown squirts him with water out of like a flower. And at first I was like, oh, is this gonna be acid? And it's gonna fucking melt his face. Like that would have been sick. But the clown
missed opportunity.
The clown had bigger plans. He really wanted to fuck with them. Because he goes and he's like, oh shit. Mooney's like, oh, that's it, Buster. And like he fucking like arrests him and tells the clown to like turn around. The clown's like, okay, cool, I'll play with you. You want to play? I'll play. Like turns around, he cuffs them, and then his hands pop off. But the clown like looks at him and like gives him like a little smirk, and then just like keeps walking into the jail cell, even though like he just popped off his hands. And Mooney's like, "What the fuck?" And I think that's what like really pissed him off, because when he's pushing him in the jail cell, that's when he hits him with the flashlight.
hmm
And I like how the clown just like pops his head around like Exorcist style. And Mr. Mooney's like, "Oh shit." He starts to realize like, "Oh, this might be a real problem." Then he closes the gate thinking that would save him. Then the clowns blow on. What are those toys called?
Blow
Like
things,
the party blower, party
party
favorite thing?
blowers.
Yeah, the thing that you blow and it's like, "Frrrr,"
Yeah,
and it
like
like kind
paper
of like
comes
flops out. Yeah.
It fucking flops out and it fucking chokes Mooney and like knocks him out.
Yeah, party blower noisemakers.
That's
Hell
what
yeah.
they're
they are.
called.
Say it
Yeah.
5 times fast.
No. I refuse. I don't want to embarrass myself.
That part was sick. And then Dave pops in like right after. And I like how when he gets there, you see there's like clown footprints, like clown shoe footprints leading to the holding cells. He gets in there, it's all dark. You see cotton candy on the wall, like both the punks got cotton candied. You see clown footprints like all over the holding cell, all over the walls, all over the floor, all up on the ceiling. And he's like, "What the fuck?" So then he goes back into the office where there was no clown and no Mooney. And then boom, there's the clown sitting there with Mooney in the dark, using Mooney as a puppet. This fucking scene was so dope. Mooney's got like the eye makeup, he's got the rosy cheeks. I like he does like the puppeteering, like he'll look at the clown and he'll look back at Dave and talk, and he'll like smile and like frown and do all like the ventriloquist shit. That was
Yeah.
super cool.
Yeah.
And then he even uses Mooney's voice to tell Dave, he's like, "Don't worry, Dave. All we want to do is kill you." That was shit. That was cool. This scene was like super cool.
Yeah. It was well done. And then after he's done using them, he flops on the floor and you kind of like hear the clown's hand coming out of like his body, and his hand is all bloody. So that dude had his whole hand in his back. Or maybe he
Yeah.
had it
Even-
up his butt.
And he
Ooh.
even goes like shakes his hand and you hear like the blood splatter off.
Mhm.
I think for being my top hated character in this movie, he does have the most like badass death scene and like revealed death scene after. They put a lot of time and effort into this specific scene, so it made it all worth it. Because Mooney sucked.
Yeah,
then he
they
fucking-
made us hate the character, but they gave him the best death.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I was talking to my cousin, the one who showed me this movie originally, and he was telling me that I guess that guy wanted to come back as like a zombie clown at the end of the movie, but they're like, "No, that's too much."
Yeah, nah, that wouldn't have made sense.
A lot of this movie doesn't make sense, but it does. Kind of. But it does, like in universe, kind of makes sense.
Yeah. And a zombie clown wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, I mean, they could have easily just cotton candied Mooney. Like that was the
No, they
only
made him
person that.
suffer.
Yeah,
Mhm.
They made. I mean, the clown was like, "All right, fuck this dude."
yeah.
'Cause
After
he's the
getting
only
hit in
one
the
I
back
think
of the head
that's-
with the mag light.
He's the only one that gets straight up killed, right?
There's
Oh,
a
and I
couple
guess
of other
and I guess
people.
Burger Boy gets eaten,
Yeah.
And then the punks too, like because
but they got
They're-
cotton candied.
No, they got cotton
but
candy.
they're like dead in the cell. They didn't take them for later.
They might have. We just
They
don't
might have.
see them
That's-
do it.
yeah, that's not
wasn't
shown.
wasn't one of them like their body part was hanging out of the
Oh
cotton
yeah,
candy?
one of them's hand did fall out and it's all bloody. That's right.
Yeah.
I
So
think
they're
that's how
dead
they
in
all
there.
are inside the
Yeah, they
cotton candy
eventually turn, I
cocoon.
think, into like a smoothie to get liquefied, a la spider style.
It's probably sweet because it smelled like sweet cotton candy when they first go on the
Damn,
on the ship.
that's crazy to think about.
It's like the tiger's blood flavor for snow cones, shaved
Mhm.
ice.
I've never had that flavor. What flavor is that?
I don't know. It's red.
Fuck,
Shout out Kona Ice.
this is tiger's blood. That's what That's what Charlie Sheen was talking about when he said he drinks tiger's blood.
Yeah.
He's the big Icy fan. And then fucking Dave discovers the weakness. They shoot him in the red nose, which I think is hilarious. It's dumb, but it's funny because it's like, of course, that's the weakness of the clown. I like
Makes
how you
sense.
shoot the red noise. It's just like they spin all crazy and then they just straight up like explode.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that was cool. And then we get to see like how bad it was with the clown infestation. Like they're coming through with it looks like on a parade float with like a big ass like vacuum suction thing. And they fucking you see all the clowns bringing out all the what's it called? Like all the cotton candy bodies and just throwing them on the street and just
Yeah, it's like
sucking
a
them in.
mass cleanup. They're just harvesting everyone on
I
Main
mean, it
Street.
looked like they got the whole town.
Right?
Yeah. It's like War of the Worlds when they're capturing all the
Ooh.
humans.
Oh, it is kind of like War of the Worlds.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's like War of the Worlds meets Batman. Because it felt like the Joker's parade. I forgot which Batman it was. I don't know if it definitely wasn't Forever.
No, isn't
It
it
was the
the one with
second one.
Michael Keaton?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the first one.
Is it just Batman?
Yeah, this is Batman,
Okay.
the Tim Burton one.
Yeah. That one.
And then the spermatozoons return. So the freaking popcorns
Oh,
turn into a
shit.
bunch of spermatozoons and they pop out of the everything in Debbie's like bathroom and she's like fighting for her life against like a pack of spermatozoons.
Dude,
He's
those
pretty
things are
smart about
crazy.
it.
I like how they haunt us. They they can never leave us alone now.
They're like if the spermatozoons became clowns, like that was their job.
Like they went to school.
Like if that
Yeah.
was their job.
They're at the clown school. Try to bring a little laughter and levity to such a depressing world.
They were not funny looking. Those things were actually terrifying.
They had
Yeah,
the
they
super
were.
sharp teeth and like their
Dude.
fucking fucked up clown makeup.
Yeah, and they're still babies, so they couldn't open up their eyes yet.
That's right. That was a cool little detail. But Debbie takes him out pretty smart, like when she sprays him with the hairspray, and then she pulls out the shower curtain to like throw on the other two blocking the exit so she can like jump over them and escape.
Yeah.
That was cool. And then we find out the clowns just their fucking abilities keep multiplying because it mimics Mike's voice. So she opens the front door and it's another clown. She's like, "Oh fuck, I'm gonna jump out the window." And I like how there's just 4 clowns holding like a trampoline ready for her to jump, and they're all like laughing and like giggly and shit. That was fucking funny.
I like how they used a lot of the resources for this one person. Like they knew she was a main character.
Yeah, I wondered
For
that. I'm
real.
like, why was she so important? Because they put her in like a balloon.
Yeah,
I think because they saw her in the beginning and she like got in and escaped.
I wonder what they planned on doing with her.
Clown shit, dude.
Mating purposes.
I mean we're shown that they do have genders.
Oh, that's
It-
right.
oh,
That's
yeah.
right. There are 2 chick clowns later on.
Or do they have genders? You think they're gender fluid as
No,
clowns?
those other clowns had massive tits.
They did grow, but I mean,
I don't
I
think
got
tits
tits.
defined a gender.
Yeah,
I guess that's true.
Dale.
They kind of look like the female like gremlins from Gremlins 2.
They kind of did, yeah.
just look like gremlins with makeup on.
Pretty much. It's kind of what they look like. And then we get the crazy the car chase with the clown car and Dave and the Terenzis. But this is where
Second
Mike
chase
and-
of the movie.
Second chase, yeah. That clown car's got the fucking boosters too, dude. It just fucking hauls ass. But then Mike and Dave become homies because the Terenzis just stop abruptly and like fucking Dave crashes into him. And Mike's like, "Oh, dude, Dave, you're all right." And like, damn, bros before hoes. They're fucking buddies now.
Best
Like
buds.
on a mission.
Well, I think that just adds to say as headcanon and that they become a thruple.
With their thruple.
Yeah,
With thruppling.
And this is where Dave uses his cop intuition. He's like, the clowns are at the amusement park. And they just murder that poor security guard with all those acid like pies.
They do. Yeah, I forgot about that until I saw it, and I I had originally thought that they were just gonna like pie him, and then I had remembered them just like pieing him, and then he like falls. But then when the whole gang shows up later, he's like dissolved and just fucking melted into this hodgepodge of pie, ice cream, human slush.
I like how the little clown just tops him with a cherry.
Cherry on top.
Little
Yeah,
cherry
Just
on
finish
top.
it off.
What a swell guy. Enter the madhouse. So we got the Terenzis, Dave, and Mike. And Terenzis have like no sneak factor. They're just loud as fuck. Fucking yelling
Fucking
at
Italians.
the top of their lungs. They're talking about where they think the clowns came from and like what their motives are. So then the fucking Terenzis, they push like this red button, just blows their cover for no reason, just pushing red buttons. Which is kind of cool that there's just like a button to like scare people in front of you in the like House of Madness. That was pretty sick. Then they fall through this like hole. It's like a trap door, and then they fall into a ball pit with the two like female chick fucking clowns. And I'm like, oh fuck, Terenzis are gonna die. And I like how they're like, oh, are you Debbie's roommates? Because fucking Mike told him that she had two roommates with large breasts. I was like, these guys are fucking idiots.
Oh, they're all horned up.
They're horned up.
At least they went out doing what they loved.
That's true. So we find out that basically the whole town has been cotton candy because Mike and Dave get into the cotton candy room and there's cotton candy everywhere. And they're like, oh man, we can't find her. And like the whole time I was like yelling at the screen, like, she's right behind you. Her balloon is just turn around. But they do, and they're like, oh, here's Debbie. And this fucking, they don't have like a knife or anything. Like, what cop doesn't carry a knife? This is just like shoots the balloon.
No
No
knife,
knives,
only
bro.
guns.
Why are you gonna bring a knife to a gunfight?
Yeah,
All cops have
America.
pocket knives.
Nah,
not
all-
in the
They don't have
not in
knives.
the
They just
80s.
have smaller guns. They have
Those
knives.
smaller guns.
They have
knife size
guns
gun.
shaped like knives.
Hell yeah.
They have guns that shoot knives.
I like how I just wrote fucking Dave's like a
Crossbow?
they have a crossbow. Like the one from Van Helsing. He has like an automatic crossbow.
Damn. Fucking Diablo. What was it? 3? Is that the
Or
one
like
that
the
we play?
huntress.
The
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
the
They
the
just have, like,
hunter, yeah.
Dual crossbows. Yeah, that shit was sick. The fucking Dave is like a crack shot, dude. This is just taking out clowns left and right with the shotgun.
I wrote that too. Dave is a crack shot. Nice.
This is fucking starts wrecking
He's
clowns.
Fresh out of the academy, bro.
Yeah, he is. He's
True.
all bomb.
He's getting his hours in at the range. And then I like how it just gets more like clown like. They run through like this balloon room and then they get to this like Alice in Wonderland room. And there's just like they just put doors on doors on doors. And they just get to one really tiny door and then they have to like squeeze through at the end and they keep it closed with the shotgun.
I like that. So Dave is holding back the clowns. Debbie's fucking screaming, and then what's Mike? Mike is just like opening door. He's just like another door. Like he's just announcing that there's doors as he's pulling doors. So funny.
Why are there so many doors? And then they get to that room and they're like, okay, we escaped. And then like literally from all around them, like just a fuck ton of clowns show up. Just like
They made it to the
I
center.
guess they used 40 clowns and they climbed these like blocks to try and like escape from the clowns. And then the Terenzis come through clutch as fuck.
Hell
Just
yeah,
Crash through the wall in their ice cream truck and they use
my
their like
boys.
clown head on top of the ice cream truck to command the clowns to stop, and it like works. And
Yeah.
their clothes are all torn up, and they have a bunch of like kisses all over them.
Those are my boys.
They got down
Pulled
with
through.
they got some clown booty.
Yeah, they
Mission
got down
accomplished.
with the
They got down with the clowns.
clowns. Fuck. But then everything goes silent.
They went down on some clowns.
and we see this puppet strings falling from the sky, and fucking Clownzilla shows up, and just
Clown
like
boss.
at least immediately just like kills the Terenzi brothers, just flings their truck across the fucking room, and just when I saw that, I was like, oh shit, and then they exploded. I was like, oh no way, the Terenzis like they do this like
Dude.
mad heroic thing to save everybody just to just get wrecked like immediately.
R.I.P.
I was like, no fucking way. But then Dave fucking goes out hero style and he sacrifices himself, distracts Clownzilla so the fucking Mike and Debbie can run out. And then it looks like he's about to get crushed because Debbie and Mike get outside and you see all the cops going out. You would think the bigger clown's nose wouldn't be as weak as like the regular clowns because he just pokes it with his badge and it just kills the clown. It just he dies immediately.
So that's their weak point.
Yeah.
And it just blows up the whole ship. But
Everyone has a weak spot.
Dave somehow managed to crawl into the clown car, which got flung from the sky, landed on the floor, and he comes out a little bruised up, but he survives. And then next to him, there's a fucking freezer, and the fucking Terenzis jumped into their ice cream chest freezer, and then they pop out, and then they survive.
My
And
boys.
it's a happy ending. All 5 characters survive.
Hell yeah.
I guess Dave was originally supposed to die, but I guess test audiences didn't like it, so they made it. They reshot that. They shot that scene of him surviving.
I like that it
Fuck
ends
test
on
audiences.
like a general happy note. Like
Yeah, it was cool.
everyone important survives. You know,
Yeah,
But
true.
the whole town dies.
It's
Literally,
fine.
only them 5 survive.
We didn't know any of them.
Like literally, everyone else died. Literally, the whole other town.
There'll
That's
be a
kind
new
of
town.
wild.
Well, now they can corner the ice cream market.
Oh, damn,
Yeah.
that's true. I mean, but who are they going to sell ice cream to? There's nobody left.
It's a tourist attraction because
Mm,
I don't know.
that's true.
They have a whole ass amusement park on the beach that looks pretty badass.
Well, I guess it was filmed in like Santa Barbara, so that's the Santa Barbara Pier.
Oh, nice.
No, cool.
So some interesting facts. I don't know how true this is. I googled multiple spots, and I guess this must be the craziest discrepancy ever.
Mm.
So it cost $1.8 million to make the movie, and it grossed $745.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
What?
It grossed less than $1,000.
No way.
Damn.
Which I'm like, no way. And then I Googled and like from box office mojo, it said it made like 500 and then like worldwide it made 1,800. I'm like, what
Whoa.
the fuck? How is this movie as popular and culturally significant as it is with only making $745? Like that's insane. I guess it made a lot of its money like from action figures, t-shirts, and I guess Spirit Halloween has like a lot of like Killer Clowns from outer space shit. Then they get a lot of money from that.
Nice.
It just
And
trips out. I
they
mean,
got the game too now.
yeah, they just made a fucking video game about it. And like
Yeah.
this movie's like the quintessential cult classic. Like it made no money in the theaters. It was essentially like a straight to video success, even though it came out in theaters. And I guess even though the brothers are like known for special effects, they actually didn't really do many special effects on this movie, so they can concentrate on directing. The one thing that they created completely from scratch was the like Clownzilla arena miniature,
Mm.
and then one of the brothers played the Clownzilla. But that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the practical effects in this movie.
And I guess was it Marassi? Who's the music guy? Yeah, John Masari. He re-recorded all the music with like a full-on orchestra.
Nice.
Nice.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Like
probably
crazy
why it cost
shit,
so much.
crazy
Yeah.
shit like this. Well, I guess the special effects themselves are actually pretty cheap to make. Like Twan said last week, like they just repurposed like Ernest gets scared or goes scared
Yeah,
troll masks to make the clown mask. So like the special effects actually weren't expensive. It was the production of the movie that was expensive.
makes sense.
And I guess the boss fight music for the Clownzilla part when he like enters into the room was originally made by Masari to be the trailer music for Friday the 13th 6. Jason Lives, but they went another direction. So he's like, okay, I'll just use it for this movie.
Nice.
That's really cool.
And I guess that when that car falls off the road, it was supposed to be way more grand. He was supposed to like jump the cliff, but I guess the like cabling snapped, so the car just rolled down the hill.
Yeah. Wait, was there someone actually in the car?
That's a good question.
He died.
Like a
A
not like a
stuntman?
stuntman or something, you know?
Got all fucked up.
Yeah.
That's it for my interesting facts. Do you guys have any?
Nah, not this week.
Should we get into our reviews? All right, I'll start us off this week. So I gave this movie a solid B. I love this movie. I like this movie like a lot, even though I am only giving it a B. I feel like it's the quintessential B horror sci-fi movie. It's silly as fuck. It's funny. The special effects and the production are actually like pretty good. The acting is not good, but everything else about the movie is like really cool. Like the comedic hits, the clowns are awesome. The creativity and like just double downing on the alien clownness of the movie is super cool. Every time I watch this movie, it's a good time. Solid B for me. Would highly recommend it to people if you don't mind like campy acting and like goofiness, and you want to see a fun movie that doesn't take itself too seriously and just have a good time watching a movie. It's a good watch. It's a short movie. It's only like an hour and 20 minutes. It's a really fun. So especially since the holiday season's coming up, I definitely put this on your holiday season list. Maybe put it in between like a Hereditary and like an Exorcist. You want just like something that's a little less intense, but also a horror movie. This is a good one. What about you, Twan?
Yeah, dude, I'm right there with you. I think this is what a B horror movie is. This is exactly what it is. Um, it's silly, it's goofy, it doesn't take itself serious. There are still elements of horror and like death and just like I don't know, it reminds me of just a campy fucking 80s slasher movie, but without the slashing. The kills are pretty creative. The set pieces are dope. Like you said, just the overall, like how they just double down on the theme of the movie itself. Like they really took into consideration like every tiny detail about this movie, and I think it just goes to show like it was their child. Like they like this was something that they wanted to do. It was like a passion project for them. Like they really took the idea and ran with it. Like you said, again, an hour and 24 minutes. It's a quick watch. You don't have to commit to anything long. The story's easy to follow. I will say this, I thought the acting was not that bad. We've seen movies with higher
True.
profile actors that
True.
the acting is way worse. Like Repo Man, fuck that movie. That movie fucking sucks. This is like if you took Repo Man and like made it 100 times better, with probably a lesser budget. But yeah, this is a B. This is like you look up what a B horror movie is. This is it. This is what you're gonna get, and I would recommend it to anyone that likes horror, that likes B movies, that likes cult classic movies. You can't go wrong. I mean, it's funny at times. It's fun to watch. You could show this movie to a child. I think I would. It's like, I mean, I might traumatize them, but
Maybe.
it's child friendly. Maybe. Yeah.
It's PG-13, so it's not
It's-
too intense.
Yeah. B. Solid B.
Hell yeah. Finish this off, Saya.
It's hard to add in any more. B as well. I think for me, when we had started this, there was a couple of movies that were like immediately on my mind of like your classic cult classic movies. This movie, Halloween 3 Season of the Witch, just shit like that. Like I believe that this era of movie is like the perfect cult classic movie for me. And I think it's more of like a personal thing. But I really enjoyed this movie. Yeah, it's hard to add on, but without repeating. So yeah, the music, acting, the silliness, the horror, the set pieces, all of it just makes like a really, really, really fun watch, and definitely recommend to people to check out this movie if you haven't checked it out. If you have already seen it, watch it again because it's a good like rewatch. And try to find the person that hands the the tools to the farmer in the very beginning of the
Oh
movie.
yeah.
Try to rewatch it so you can try to catch that, because now I have to rewatch this again.
I know, right?
Which I'm not
noticed
mad
it.
about. Yeah, I'm not mad about it. I'm gonna definitely watch it again. But yeah, B's all around.
It's a B movie, man.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like the perfect B movie.
Yeah.
It's great. It's great. It's a fun time. When we got it last week, I was like, oh hell yeah. That was gonna be a good time.
And it's so
Which is-
funny because we have such high praise for this movie, and even so, like we all know it's not an A.
It's not an
Yeah.
A.
It's
Yeah,
like,
it's not an A.
as much as like we love this movie, and as much as we're banging for this movie, like it's still a lower tier movie.
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah.
forgot to mention it before we freaking move on to Willin and Dylan. Rotten Tomatoes has this movie at a 78%, and then IMDb has it at 6.2. So we're closer to the Rotten Tomatoes score.
Yeah.
All right, let's wheel it up. Wheel time, baby. And go. All right, let's see what we get. See if the wheels get to us once again.
Almighty wheel.
Let's
Provide
see.
us guidance.
Let's see.
Hush.
Are we gonna get Surf Ninjas? Shawshank.
Ed Wood.
Ed Wood.
Oh, this is
This sounds like a porno.
Fucking Barbarella.
oh my Lord.
Barbarella.
Barbarella.
All right, guys. So the wheel has demanded that we watch Barbarella, the 1968 seductive movie starring Jane Fonda. I want to thank you guys for joining us this week as we covered the 1988 film Killer Klowns from Outer Space. You got straight B's from the three of us. It's straight B's with A-level praise, I would say, from all of us.
Mhm.
It is awesome movie, super fun. You guys got to check it out. Highly recommended. Just a quick reminder, if you guys want to donate to the pod, you can click the donation link at the bottom of each episode. All donations go to helping us produce the pod. If you can't donate, it's totally cool. We make the pod for free, make it for you guys. We love making the pod. We like having you guys joining us each week. So we'll hope to see you all back next week. If you guys haven't followed us on our social medias, please give us a follow on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter /X, Threads. As always, I have been your host, The Dale, followed by my two co-hosts, Mr. Saya
Bye-bye.
and Twan.
I don't have anything for us this week. Bye.
Catch you guys next week. Bye.
Remember to get those hot dogs.